What up? Walking through DC right now. About to go to Georgetown, pick up some lunch, and then do some 1099 work. So just wanted to tap in right quick. I did make a video this morning, but I was at a Starbucks. I think I'm a Starbucks right here. And normally I'll try to upload the video using their Wi-Fi, but I think their Wi-Fi was saturated this morning because I went to try to download and upload. Well, I tried to upload the video, and at one point it was saying 3 hours remaining, then two, then one. And normally, if I go to a Starbucks around here, normally it'll take roughly about 45 minutes for it to download. I mean, the Wi-Fi is not that strong to begin with, but I think it's just one of those mornings where, like, a lot of folks was in Starbucks using the Wi-Fi. It's a Monday morning, and so a lot of folks are starting to work week out. And this part of DC, a lot of folks actually work from Starbucks if they have a remote job. So I mean, just a lot more folks in there as usual. And there's a ton of different Starbucks around here, man. But this particular one over here in DuPont Circle, has it's like one of the biggest ones here. So it's a lot of areas to sit at and set up your laptop and do some work. So I normally pick that one because some of the other ones I go to around, you have to kind of like fight for a seat. So I'm like, if I go to the one here in DuPont Circle, like normally, I don't have an issue trying to find a seat. But this morning, yeah, I think it might have been two seats left. And I want to say that Starbucks, if I had to take a guess, that Starbucks probably sits maybe 35 to 40 people. It's huge. So for every seat to be filled up, that was, yeah, it's a pretty busy morning this morning. Yeah, what's going on, Elite? No job yet? No, no, I'm doing 1099 work. Is not an actual W-2 job. I have like benefits and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just odds and end jobs in the IT space. Um, I don't mention it that much because I mean, like it's more side hustle work than anything. So is it a job, quote unquote? I mean, I guess, but I don't really have a boss to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't really talk about it that much. I mean, it's not stable income. It's just income that I'm working with to try to get leads and to be able to get a job that not necessarily has benefits, but something that's like really stable, and I can actually like say that okay, this job actually helps me pay bills. The side hustle 1099 work I'm doing right now, it does pay bills, but it's not stable, right? And the money is not stable. So, but yeah, the job hunt is still real. Um, yeah, it hasn't changed, man. You know what I'm saying? It's mid March time frame is when I got furlough. Matter of fact, um, let me see, where am I right now? Okay, yeah. So this apartment complex right here, right, right behind me. Okay, on the other side of that complex is the building I worked in, the building I got furloughed from. So as I'm talking to this live, I'm literally passing by my old job here. How crazy. Hold on a second, y'all. The sun is actually like really bright right now. So I can't really see the comments. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I probably need to change the brightness setting on my phone because yeah, I'm having a really, really bad glare here because I literally cannot see the comments. Hold on. What about gig work? Oh yeah, I mean this 1099 work is gig work, man. It's not it's not driving around gig work, but I mean, but it's gig work. West Southwest. No, I'm in Northwest. Northwest DC. I'm actually on my way to Georgetown. Let's see, bro. I guess I used to have a joint in that building, I think. Talking about the apartment complex right here. What type of gig work? IT work, man. You know what I'm saying? IT work is more like through a temp agency to a certain degree, even though I'm not actually officially going through one. See, when I worked here in DC these last 2 years, I I established connections and going to the cigar lounge down here on the corner. I had to work sometimes actually like bump elbows with some pretty high status people around here. It's Northwest, man, you know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of high rollers around here. This is not a part of DC this poor by any means. A lot of rich folks around here, there's a lot of money around here. So I built those connections on purpose because I mean I never thought in a million years I would get furloughed from a job like this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's unprecedented. Like I said before, some of these folks have been working at this job since it first was established back in 1996, right? And I would say if I had to take a guess, I'm thinking about 20% of the folks that work in that building have been working there since 1996. So folks did not leave that job. They didn't leave that building. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying it was a job that was like really easy. You know what I'm saying? The work was I wouldn't say it was strenuous either, but I mean, but it was a purpose to the work, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you went to work knowing that you was fighting for a certain cause that people believed in, right? There wasn't menial work. It was work that actually meant something. So I think there's a reason why a lot of folks that through all the pressures and all the strife that went through those years where they got before they actually got their permanent funding through Congress, they pushed through because they knew eventually, things would be solid for them as far as like having a stable job at that particular nonprofit, and they believed in the cause. So yeah, man. Yeah, the folks that got furloughed from that job, I only been there for 2 years, and I was saying, and I felt the effects of how that worked when it came to the folks being furloughed from that job. So I mean, I know folks feel sorry for me, but personally, I feel sorry for the folks that been there since '96, man. Like for real. Like that was traumatizing. That was almost like somebody passing away. Like seriously, it wasn't pretty, man. It was a very 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 ugly situation that week that was being furloughed. People crying, grown men just crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody would ever thought in a million years. Like these folks have been there for a very long time, and it wasn't a job you left. It wasn't a job you don't get fired from. So it's a bad situation, man. It really is. Hold on, let me get in the shade. I put water 'cause I cannot see the comments. Let's see. Hold on, y'all gotta actually scroll down 'cause I missed a lot of these comments. Uh, yeah, it's the wrong one to the joint I'm talking about living in South. Yeah, yeah. This is I'm not down at the wharf, man. What's going on, Trish? Yeah, 2 blocks from the wharf. Yeah, yeah. I'm not nowhere near the wharf right now. I keep saying that now, which is pretty good. Yeah, it is. It is. You know what I'm saying? Especially with it being in DC. I probably could have tried to do the same type of work down in Virginia, but I knew being here in DC would give me the biggest payout. That's why I come here. But the time that I take to travel here and the amount of money I spend on travel eats into that cost. You know what I'm saying? It really does. You know what I'm saying? But it's still worth the time and the money. So look another lonely Robinson black guy walking in conference. All right, baby. What's going on, John? Keep watching. Help us out with them. What's going on Monday makers? Appreciate your videos and dancing when you're doing addition to a lot of bigger. I appreciate you, bro. Adderall. So, John, I guess you're a troll, huh? Yeah, I mean, I don't really, yeah, I don't really concern myself with trolls, man. So you can talk whatever you want to talk, man. See, the thing is, a lot of times on YouTube. a lot of platforms too, you know what I'm saying? But especially YouTube, because I've been up here for a good little while now. Folks that make comments like that, you know what I'm saying, don't have no life at all, and they miserable. So I guess you live a miserable life, John. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that your life sucks. I'm sorry that that you're just not you're not in a good place in your life right now. But all that I suggest to you is, man, is like like seek Jesus and ask him to help you out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a miserable life for you to be on somebody's live and talk crap, man. It's a miserable life, it really is. It's actually a complicated field. It can be, Ken Jones. It can be, man. It really can be. It's a lot of moving parts with IT. So you can really, hunker down into a specific discipline when it comes to IT, whether it be cybersecurity, cloud infrastructure, system administrator, network administrator, penetration tester. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things you can do in IT, but depending on what you're doing, it can be very complicated. But that's the reason why they pay a lot because they know the normal average person that has the education cannot do IT. That's the reason why IT gets paid so much. Hold on, y'all. I'm still reading through some stuff. Because you know IT in a year. Mm, maybe. All depends if you did a boot camp or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, IT is just not for everybody, man. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a person that don't like solving puzzles and you don't like challenges, don't be IT, man. You'll frustrate yourself when you actually start losing money than gaining money. For real. Pick a special person to be IT, man, for real. It really is. That's why you got a lot of geeks and nerds in BIT, make a lot of money because it takes a special mind to do this stuff, man. It really does. I'm not saying that everybody can't learn it. You can learn it, but it's one thing to learn something, it's another thing to actually be good at something. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be good at IT to make money. You can talk about criticism, man, John Joe. You should cut your hair to look like a more civilized human being. See, this is what I'm talking about. That troll shit. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? More like a civilized human being. I guess, man. It's a miserable life you got, man. It's a miserable life. It really is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. I told you you need to seek Jesus. I don't know you need to do anything else. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You can stay up here and keep talking. I can take criticism all day long, man. Criticism doesn't bother me. Hold on, y'all. Like, there's a guy in front of me right now. I'm not even gonna front y'all. They got a freaking dress on. Wow. And it's not a kilt, bro. Yeah, man. Let's see what this guy talking about. You need Jesus. I got Jesus. Do you? Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I had a phone call. They changed the setting when it comes to this, but it seems like every time I get a full freeze the video. It will not keep scrolling. I can actually text and do all the other things on my phone, and the phone call comes through, doesn't interrupt anything. But with lives, it interrupt every single time. And I've tried not to go on live too much and early in the mornings like this because I get so many leads and calls. But walking to Georgetown sometimes can be a taxing walk from where I'm walking from right now. So that's why I wanted to get on this live and start talking again. Then also, like I said, I had made that video this morning, and there's no telling when that video's gonna load because I had to leave the Starbucks to come over here. So now I have to use 5G for it to keep loading. And it's been a couple times, man. Especially when I was working here in DC, like sometimes I would use the Wi-Fi at my work to upload a video, which is not illegal. It was just fine. But I know there was a couple times I came here and the Wi-Fi was down, and I had to use 5G. Yo, literally, I'm not even gonna lie. I would try to start uploading that video like 10 o'clock in the morning, and it would not load until like 9 o'clock that night. Because I guess I'm going back and forth between towers, walking through DC, get on the train, get in my car. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it would start the upload and then it would pause. And then sometimes it would break the upload and then start all over again. So yeah, trying to upload a video to YouTube and not being a Wi-Fi is rough. It is. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get back in the shade here. I can actually see these comments. Let's see. No sound. Y'all hear me now? Hey, you don't drive. Yeah, I drive. Absolutely. I definitely drive. I just I don't drive around DC because I mean it's pointless. You can get everywhere in DC by either walking or taking the train. So it just makes sense for me to to just take the train and take public transportation instead of driving my car. I don't mind driving in DC, but I live so far from here that it also is more cost efficient for me to take the train. I would have to like parking in DC can be extremely expensive. Depending where you at, you know what I'm saying? So you should take your own advice and start teaching IT on YouTube. Your channel will blow up. Yeah, I thought about that, man. I really have. You know what I'm saying? I already got an LLC for another business. You know what I'm saying? So I have thought about that. I would have to get the equipment for it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't want to have an IT teaching channel as a talking head channel. I would need like a backdrop. I would need equipment, a eraser board. You know what I'm saying? Like I would definitely need to have a classroom environment to do that. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I teach. So I had to take some time to set that up. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I've seen some channels that do that stuff, and yeah, you're right. Some IT channels I've seen where folks teach IT definitely do blow up. So I have the credentials for it. I have the certifications. I have 2 degrees in IT. So from an educational standpoint, I could definitely do it. It's just the point: do I want to do it? So I thought about it. So can you hear me now? Yeah, once again, I got a phone call. Phone call is gonna kill me. I think or I guess you don't know how to read. Got ADD. You got to give people value. Yeah, man, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely understand that. Definitely. Hopefully, I'm giving value to folks on YouTube here when it comes to my videos. I always try to provide value. It's definitely IT education. Yeah, it is. It definitely is, especially with AI in the forefront right now. I worked with AI before, But I don't know the infrastructure AI. That make any sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know like the software development portion of AI, which I'm pretty sure is definitely lucrative and it will make a lot of money. But I do know how to use AI to your advantage. So maybe I can get into that niche and start teaching that. We'll see. Hold on, y'all. Got to get in the shade again to read these comments. Still can't see it. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Uh, what's up, Shane? What's going on? IT has too many people already. You won't even find a job at the college. You have no idea what you're talking about. John, I just said to you, I just said to the whole live that there are different areas of IT you can work in. Yes, there are some places in IT, some certain areas of IT that are kind of saturated right now, but there are some other aspects of IT that are very niche down and you can get a job, even out of college. I promise you can. Don't talk about IT if you don't know about IT, man. For real. You don't know nothing about IT, so you might well keep your mouth shut about it. You don't know. It's not easy to get in those niches of IT, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, but once you get in there, man, like you damn near guaranteed a job. There is no such thing as a layoff. And let's say you get laid off. Your skill set is so crazy that you can literally just start your own business and actually make more money than what you did when you was working the job. Cloud infrastructure is one of them. If you're a person that becomes a subject matter expert in like Amazon cloud infrastructure, like that's your go-to ticket. You will never be out of work ever. You'll be the last people to get fired. And like I said, even if you did, you could still pivot over to entrepreneurship and make money just off of your skill set. Hold on, I think I'm gonna actually go on the other side here. There's a lot of construction down here. I didn't see this last time I was here. Sidewalk closed. I can't even go over there. So I'm gonna have to deal with this sun right quick. Let's see. What AI would be great right now? Corporations starting to ask folks. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, AI is a big thing right now. It really is. I speak fast. AI would take over IT jobs. No, well, a certain section of IT jobs will be taken over by AI. Yes, but the plan is the move is to learn how AI works. So AI doesn't push you out of an IT job. But anyways, I think I'm gonna stop addressing John because John can eat a fat one for me. Shows really help the algorithm. So I really appreciate the comments. Really appreciate you engaging. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes trolls can get out of hand, can get out of pocket. You out of pocket right now, so you just eat a fat one for me. I'm trying to keep my language down. Don't want to get flagged by YouTube. But yeah, man, it's kind of crazy how grown ass men can get on lives and start talking crap to other men like they're a girl or something like that woman. You a woman, John? That's how you do. You do whole shit on people's lives like a woman. That's what you do, John. Huh? What's up, Mo? What's going on? Listen, test me now. They know you never. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mo, you right. You was spot on with that. Yep, for real, for real. I said earlier in the live before we got up here mode that like trolls and people up here on lives like this, man, they don't got no life. It's pathetic. It really is. You know what I'm saying? I have been on lives before with other folks and have to comment, but I mean, but like when you get into a space where like you actually just start like this shit of trolling, it's crazy. You just need a mod or two. Great mercy to say, what you mean by mod? The sun went down a little bit. Well, it got covered up by the clouds. So it's feels a little bit better out here, but man, it is humid out here today in DC. Oh, moderator for your channel. I don't even know how that works, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I guess somebody, well, I tell you what, if you go to my page, my YouTube channel, my email address will be there in the description. So just email me and just explain to me what you can do for my channel, and then I'll entertain it. I've been running this channel by myself for the last 3 years now. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand how a business works, and eventually, once you become scalable in a business, you cannot do everything by yourself. You got to actually have people to help you out. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, you have to give us a wrench. Oh, you mean like a tool to help me out with? Okay, that's a bet. Yeah, you do need some moderators. What's up, Jamie? Appreciate the comment. I'll take heed to it. Oh, okay. You sign someone moderator directly on the lives. Just click on the person you want as a moderator. So are you saying that if I select somebody as a moderator, they'll mess around and delete trolls off my live? That's what y'all saying? Moderators have the wrench every live stream. Then John would be gone. Yeah, like I said, I don't really care about trolls like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I do understand that after a certain time, trolls can diminish the live and they got to go. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. So how do I do it right now? How do I actually? I'm gonna go over here right quick. So how do I assign somebody the moderator right now? 'Cause I only got like maybe like 5 minutes left. I'm on this live. I just want to see exactly how I'm supposed to do this. What's up, Regina? Okay, Jamie. I just made you a moderator. And Elite Chronicles, I made you a moderator as well. Let's see. There's YouTube videos that show how to add a moderator. Yeah, I mean, I just added Jamie and Elite Chronicles, whatever. So I think I'm good to go right now. John Joe was hidden by Jamie. Jamie, I appreciate it. Sorry, pushing these glasses up. It's so freaking hot out here. My face is sweating a little bit. I'm across the street here. John will never see your channel again. bet that. Bet that. But go back a little bit and see if I missed anybody. All right, they say what's up, Virginia? What's up, Kelly? How you doing? Picking blocking forever. Man, and he chose a crazy up here on YouTube. Crazy. You should be good. You want your mind to before you can trust. Yeah, bet that. Yeah, I trust Jamie. Elite Chronicles. I've actually seen that person on my channel before. So, but yeah, I guess I need. Yeah. Sorry, I had another phone call. So once again, I know it froze. So just give me a thumbs up if yeah, I can already tell from Jamie Chan she don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. Fast, I ain't got time. Sick of them. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, disrespectful. Yeah, it was disrespectful. He definitely was. You know what I'm saying? But hey, like I said, like I don't really concern myself too much with trolls. Um, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like they still run the numbers up. That's what's up, Elite. That's what's up. I'm at over 30 minutes on this live here, man. Time flew by fast. I'm walking slow though because when I started from that Starbucks, it said it's gonna take me like 29 minutes to get down here. It's 32. I'm already here in Georgetown, just past the Four Seasons. So anytime, so if you ever come to DC, you come to the Four Seasons or pass by it. It's a good possibility you're gonna wind up seeing somebody famous or a dignitary or somebody in politics or something, whatever. Like the Four Seasons is like one of those hotels. Like you're not paying any less than $1,000 a night at that hotel, if not more. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody don't know anything about Georgetown, Georgetown is basically one of the richest areas in DC. Might be the richest, honestly. I'm not gonna front about that. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is from my old job. So I was always down here grabbing something to eat, just doing my daily walk. Normally, I walk about 2 miles during lunchtime, doing that at that old job because I know folks that have been following me always see me out there, working out. But when I was here in DC, because of the time frame it took me to get to work and leave work, like trying to do gym or be outside and run or walk or something like that, it was not feasible. So because I got an hour and a half for lunch, I would just walk around DC and that be my workout for the day. I'm not sure if I can pronounce your YouTube name. I guess it's Essie. What's going on? I said in Pusher City. Pusher City is a pretty rich place too. A lot of money out there. What's up, Nikki? How you doing? Look at James with the wrench. I got a good amount of folks in this live, man. I'm trying to figure out do I really want to end this live or not? I'm almost at my destination, but it's hot, man. I'm gonna need to go inside this place I'm going to before I mess around and burn up out here. For real, for real. I don't know if I'm gonna get kava. Uh, what is down here? I don't want to get anything like really really fast foodish, but some of these little small restaurants around here is yeah they taxing. Like your normal lunch is gonna be like $30 by yourself without a drink. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, your boy don't got money like that, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely need to get something to eat here. One of my 1099 jobs is actually here in Georgetown. So that's why I came down here to eat first and then walk down a little ways and do this little gig work joint. Thing for the audit. Hey, no time, no problem, Nikki. No problem at all. Do you think that the dude in the interview is really, really not too lemon? What you mean by that? Do you think that the dude in the interview is really, really Dante? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Elite. When we getting that video on the dead internet theory? I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. Related? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. So Jamie and Nikki, y'all know each other? See, that's what I like about YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a community, but I mean, but it could be a small one because I got so many subscribers of mine that actually like they hold on, y'all. It is freaking it's hot, man. I need to get my towel quick. Hold on. It's a nice, beautiful day. I ain't gonna front about that, but it's humid. It's hot out here, y'all. It is hot out here. Put on my Shaq glasses. So I didn't realize this, and I said in another video, but these glasses are actually made by Shaquille O'Neal. He has his own, um, I guess, reading glasses brand. They feel great though. I ain't gonna front. Probably one of the best set of glasses I ever had. Let's see. I ain't gonna walk no more. I'm gonna stand here for a minute, and then I'm gonna get off the live here. What's up, quietly? You're an IT guy. Makes sense. Yeah. So hot today. I went out earlier. Yeah, it's hot down there in Virginia too. I know it is. It's never content. Yeah. Jamie got a reel out right now. I ain't gonna talk about that reel up here, Jamie. But yo, you wild. I saw that. I'm like, I saw the title. I'm sitting here like, I know she didn't do this. I know she didn't do this reel. I know this ain't what I think it is. And then I'm seeing the joint. I'm like, yo, that's hey, you're a real one for that, Jamie. You're a real one for that. Wow. Some dude did a video claiming he's related to Dante Money. I don't know who that is, man. I guess I have to go through my feed and see if that video pops up or not. You figure out if you're going to stick with a niche or not. I don't think I'm gonna niche down, honestly. I think that's dead. I don't think I'm doing that, honestly. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just keep doing me. I am the niche. You know what I'm saying? My channel is, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure I'm gonna niche down. If I do decide to niche down, I might just create a whole separate channel. But this channel right here, yeah, I think at this point, I have too many subscribers that actually like the content to where I think that I'll be doing them a disservice if I niche down to something. I have a lot of followers here that literally just come here just to hear what I got to say about certain topics. You know what I'm saying? So this channel here, is not a channel I should change to niche down. That's just my personal opinion. I think if I want a niche, I need to just create a whole nother channel. Shows in London. That's the name of the channel. Of the person that's saying they're related to Dante London. I'll check him out. Hold on, y'all. Still seeing some stuff. Mm, Okay, yeah. All right. So yeah, I think it's cap, but it could be real. I don't know. It could be cap. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get up out this live. I'm at 45. I'm at 41 minutes now. Yeah, because I subscribed because of you. I think we all will listen to whatever you're talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Nikki. Niche it down just don't make any sense for this channel because my channel being exactly who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? So, me just talking only about money, only about fitness. That's why I changed my channel to Ace the OG. The first title I have my channel was Finance, Fitness, and Folk, and that was kind of a niche, but I kind of you know I guess I kind of gravitated to other things on that channel. And after a while, I saw I was getting traction on those other topics. I'm like, man, I just need to just open this channel up and not be niche on this channel. So I'm glad I caught you on live. Hey, what's up, Kelly? I appreciate you. We'll talk. I'm waiting on you to do some sneaker content. If I leave, Nikki, yo, so I actually won a pair of Travis Scott's, the brown chocolate joints that came out earlier this year, and I sold them. I just sold them last week for like $400. Just sold them. But I definitely do got some sneakers I can do some reviews on. So that's coming. Baby, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.